we're now 8 months after the draft, and it's still not too late. The word is still not out. The Spurs still have leverage. All three of these guys are still super highly regarded around the league. But if you're the Spurs and you're trying to win as many championships as you can with this singular all-time great prospect in Wemby, it has to happen before everyone else figures it out, not after. It can't be, well, we tried, but we didn't really try because they didn't play together. I guess it's not going to work. And then any team that tries to trade for Castle or Harper or Fox has all the leverage because it's like, dude, we know you want to give them up. We're not gonna empty the truck for these guys that when you're trying to offload them. So if you can get Giannis while giving up one of these players, I think for the Spurs, you almost have to, because they're already sort of in title contention. I mean, we've seen them, they've beaten the Thunder 3 times. They're a really good team at their best. If they're healthy this year, they're going to be a problem in the playoffs. Add Giannis to that picture, and they're one of the title favorites immediately.
For me, you have to do this. And this is for me. And so let's be really clear. The frame that I'm coming from is trying to maximize your opportunity to win a title. Basically, every season that you have an elite player in the NBA, you have an elite player in the NBA. One of the handful of the best players in the NBA, and then you have a chance to put another one of the handful of the best players in the NBA. And like you said, they just happen to work perfectly together on offense, and they just happen to work perfectly together on defense, and there's no weaknesses there when you have these two players. You just have to do it. And I'd love to hear from Spurs fans, because I know Spurs fans have talked about wanting to see, like, let's just chill. Let's just see these guys grow together. We want to see the kind of the come up and these guys all be in their early 20s and get better and better together and evolve. And to me, I'm like, this is not, Wembanyama puts you on a different timeline. We talked about this earlier in the season. Wembanyama is 22, yes, and he's not in his prime, but he's in somebody's prime, because what we're seeing from Wembanyama is the prime of what we would see from 99% of the league, if not more. It's better than the prime of 99% of players who have ever played in the NBA already at 22. And so what that means is typically you see guys early in their career and you're like, they're not ready to do this in the playoffs. They're not ready to win a title right now. And that's probably because they're not the best version of who they're going to be yet. And so maybe it's a little bit early. Maybe they need to be even better. Wembanyama does not need to be better. He is right now one of the best players in the league. And by the end of the season, like the way that he evolves and gets better and does all kinds of things, he could be the best player in the NBA already. Given that, you have to do this if you have the opportunity to. You're really not losing anything by way of like rotation players, because the deal would probably be something like Harper, Sohan, Keldon Johnson, Barnes, and all the firsts or whatever. Like, yeah, losing Barnes or whatever would really hurt, but you're really not losing that much with respect to your depth in terms of guys who are going to play and fit with these guys. I know Spurs fans would disagree. You can get on me in the comments. That's fine. But you got to do it to me. You got to do it to me. You immediately become, if not title favorite, in the top. You're in the OKC tier. You're in the OKC tier. I don't think it's even like you're a level down. You're in the top tier. So if you have that opportunity, you have Wembanyama in a rookie contract. I just don't see a world where you don't do this deal.